Hello, beautiful Pisces. Welcome to your extended from Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane. I do readings twice a day for Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for your support. If you haven't seen this morning's reading, I would suggest that you go see that first because this one is going to make a lot more sense. Also, you'll learn about giveaways, my gratitude journals, and everything that you need to know on how to win one of those this month. And my live streams that I will be doing twice this month, so you can come and join me and we can talk and chat. I'll bring tarot decks. You can bring your questions. Like I said, it's not tarot readings like I would one-on-one with you. I don't do those as of yet, but you can ask me questions about spirit and, you know, questions on curious on my journey, how that can help you, and I can help you out with that. Okay, well, I think so for some things. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. It's my first of this type on this channel, so we're just gonna go with it. I'm gonna take a surrender to card. Oh, and I've had these for a while. Remember these? I'm gonna take one of these, and I'm gonna take the Guardian, the Spirit Guardian Tarot, to follow up. So, what were we talking about this morning? We were talking about we were talking about really tapping in to the art of listening, okay, and receiving. It's less listening, it's more receiving, because when you receive, then you are better equipped to help, because you're actually letting it sink in. Okay? You're seeing the truth in things. You're able to mend somebody's foundation or tell them that it's time to rebuild, okay? Surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substance and food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. Now, right away, what I get from that addiction is the addiction of wanting to fix people without really listening to them is what? It's old ways of doing things. This is very much like the Devil card. I like the fact for October. Look at that. It's so pretty. Anyway, but I feel that these addictions are the addictions of living in a world. We're part of the addiction of living in a world who people talk and nobody listens. I once had such a beautiful, I don't know if it was a reading or a blog, I can't remember now, but a beautiful image of everybody being on their soapboxes, yelling out to get attention, but nobody listening. And this is the world we live in, okay? People are talking, but who's listening? Who's listening? And if you're yelling at somebody, how do you ever get past that? So, well, how do you ever get past yelling out into a crowd that's not there or is not actually taking anything in? It's for nothing, is what I'm feeling. So, this is not just your addiction, as the addiction of the world of really not listening. And then comes the rest of the addictions, the substances. Because when you're not listened to, or you feel devoid or alone, such as like the Five of Pentacles, where you feel like you're excluded and isolated, this is when stuff starts happening and causing problems. So, yeah, really important to just take the time to figure that stuff out. I don't remember the name of this deck. I think it's gratitude cards or something. Anyway, I'll find them, and all the cards that I use here, I put the links below. This is what was left of these cards, so it's a much bigger deck, but I don't reuse the gratitude cards, so we're just gonna pick one. There you go. Stress can actually help you focus better and can be positive. Having small amounts of stress can stimulate you to think. Being able to manage your stress is key, right? So again, this brand new journey that you're on, I'm sure it's going to cause you a little bit of, not a lot of stress, but a little bit of stress as in you're in new territory, right? When you do something new, it's like when you're young and you learn how to ride a bike, kind of scary, right? So I feel this is you in this territory of being a listener, of practicing to be a light worker and all of that stuff, being a better you. This is going to cause you a little bit of stress. But a little bit of stress is great. It propels you, right? It propels you into taking action. So just make sure that you don't get obsessed with it, where it's causing you a great deal of stress, because then you're kind of defeating the purpose of what you're trying to accomplish. So again, this is a week of stillness. In other words, be still, listen, let things come in, be receptive, but don't kick in. It's a thing between the masculine and the feminine, okay? When I read the meaning, I meant books over there somewhere, but when I read, this is like a marriage between the masculine and the feminine. You can see that clearly on the card. So right away, they reminded me of this, because this is what this feels like. Just try to balance them out, okay? You have the 6 here, the balance. You have the scales here, okay? So try to balance that out between the feminine and the masculine, between taking a break and taking action, okay? The stop and go, which is a good way of putting it. Okay, the Guardian Tarot, beautiful deck, beautiful deck. Kind of spooky deck sometimes, but still a beautiful deck. This is not a spooky one. The Two of Cups. Again, this is a marriage between the masculine and feminine. Okay, I was talking about that, and that's what they gave me, the Two of Cups. So this transformation is going to happen, butterfly, between the masculine and feminine, when you take the time to balance that out. I mean, there's not much else. I know what I'm sure you guys understand what I'm trying to say here anyway. Okay? You have the ability right now to manage all your energies. It's very plain to see you have been doing it, and now you're doing it more and more. You need to continue working on that, and you need to like hone your skills. This is like you did the work, now you're being not tested, well, maybe tested, okay? And you're doing it yourself. You're going out there to test how this works out for you. How these energies now can interact with your everyday life. All of this work that you've done, okay? And don't expect to have not fall on your face every once in a while. You will. You will default to certain times. I've done it. The only reason I know is I'm telling you, I've done it myself. I've defaulted into the old ways. And I always get super upset with myself, because I go, I know better. But don't be too hard on yourself, okay? You're here to learn. You're just human, and you're imperfectly perfect, okay? Okay. 5 of Wands. So it did flip out this way, but I'm showing it you this way. The 5 of Wands is about resolving conflicts. When I look at this card, though, I see somebody who's perturbed, okay? If you look in whatever she's looking at, it looks like some kind of a water drop. You see two different people. And I feel that this is, they're bound by whatever that is coming in. All I feel is that you're looking at certain people, and the people who find problems to every solution. This is this card right here. Okay? This is what when I was saying you can sometimes fall back into that same old pattern. This is it. This is you like going, what the hell? Okay? Why are these people like drowning here? They don't need to. They don't need to anchor themselves here. You know, why can't you help yourself? And the reason I say that is because look at that sign of spirituality inside of you, okay? You've got it all. You've got it together. But this is this is making you droop. It's not good, okay? It's just not good. So managing your stress is key. It's very strong. It's coming in very strong with the surrender your addictions, to want to try to fix things. That's the other addiction that's coming through here. Don't try to fix people, okay? The ones who don't want to be fixed, don't try to fix them. It's not worth it, okay? You're just going to back yourself up. You're going to take 3 steps back. Don't want to be doing that, okay? You can move forward. You don't need to stay there. So you're going to take this 4 of Swords came out this morning. This is a card, because it came in upside down, I feel like it's mulling it over. And since this card, did it? No, this one came in. Oh, the Page of Swords came out. Look at that. The Page of Swords upside down. Well, sneaky little Page of Swords. That's sneaky sneak. Okay. So this is the 2 sides of the coin. It's in reverse. So don't let this be the problem. Okay. Use your thoughts to take flight. Use your mind as a tool to help with your spirituality. Don't let your mind take control of the situation. Let your intuition and your spirituality help you out of the situation, okay? Guide you. Everything has to be balanced, okay? Mind, heart, body, soul, all of that has to be together. You can't let one energy take control completely over the others, because that's when you suffer the imbalances again. But we live in a situation where a lot of people are speaking their minds, okay? They have voices, but they say nothing. They have voices, but nobody's listening. So don't let that voice be in your head as well, okay? When they have something productive to offer, take it. When they have something unproductive, you go, this is not productive, okay? Ah, that was so sneaky. This is so sneaky. That was so sneaky. It was so cool the way it came out, too. It's like, poof, I'm just here. You didn't see me. See, like those negative thoughts that come in. They come in and they sneak into your psyche and you're going, what the heck? Why am I here again? Okay? So this is what they're telling you right here. Just be careful. Be careful about that. Wow. Okay. So you have the Moon card. Came in kind of sideways. So I feel that is kind of sideways. You're learning, we've been talking about the moon and your intuition, but I feel that a lot of people may not have known. You know, you always feel like you were intuitive, but this is a different level of intuitive. Okay, came in screeching sideways. So this is coming in to let you know that this is really who you are. You have to embrace that as much as you can. And I love the fact that, look at the wolf. The wolf is talking. The moon is listening. Ah. See how that works out here? Listening, talking, listening. Love that. So this is you. Really listening. If you pick up the soul card here, you're going to see. Okay? See? Really tuning into that intuition. So important. So important. Okay? You're like blocking the usual that's coming in. You're slowly progressing. You're mulling over, finding balance, okay? You're not rushing in to fix things like you usually are. That's the important part, Pisces. Always the important part. The Eight of Pentacles. Such hard work, okay? You're working so hard at this to make these changes, these transformation. I love the fact, look at that leaf, okay? Time of the year that we're in. Gorgeous. Look at that. Where is that butterfly? Between the heart and the throat chakra. No coincidence here. Very synchronous, okay? Why? Because listening within your heart, within the feminine and the masculine. You're taking pause in between the two. Before you speak, you let it sink. This is what this is. Okay? You let it sink in, and then you speak. And when you speak, there's wisdom in your words. There's wisdom in what you're doing because you've taken a time to really digest it, to really take it in. And deem it, yes, important, no, moving away. Okay? And you can move away. I'm not saying find meaning in every person that finds a problem for your solution. Sometimes the solution with these people is just moving the heck away from that situation. Absolutely. You can't stay there. Okay? Because it's poison to what you're trying to create here, what you're trying to do. And I'm not saying that these people are bad. They're not ready. They're not there. Okay? You can't force anybody here. Ace of Cups. Right. And what do you do here, Pisces? What happens? Well, you bring somebody to your side, which is basically what I feel here. Okay? They start seeing the things you see. They start feeling the way you feel. They start working on the things that you did. And what happens then? You have another awakened human being who is generating higher energy and is elevating with the rest of the planet. There's no big... I mean, it sounds simple enough, and it's really subtle in the way that it will happen. And they're telling me it's not like a great big production. For some, you're just going to be planting the seed, okay? And it's just because you were receptive. That's it. Okay? That's all you needed to do. A lot of people have asked me, what was the point of this, what we just went through in the last 2 years? I remember right at the beginning I had, when is this going to end and why? And I was always there saying, you know, Spirit's not going to give you an answer, but they always did. They said when we learn what we're supposed to be learning, when we realize that things have to slow down and that we have to do things differently, then it's going to start to change again. Okay? Things are going to start to move forward again. Okay? There is no going back to the way it was. That was broken. That was not leading us in the right direction. And I can guarantee that most of you felt this. You knew this already. Didn't know how to fix it, maybe. Didn't know how to do with it. But I can guarantee that 95% of you watching this were completely exasperated with the way the world was. Absolutely. And this is why. Okay? This is how we heal ourselves. And by healing ourselves in little tiny pieces, we start healing others because we want to share and help. We want to listen. We want to care for the people who want to awaken and elevate. And sometimes it's as simple as having somebody like you listen to them. It will trigger the awakening, whatever you want to call code, inside of themselves to look deeper. And then we'll be able to restore balance, justice. That Libra, beautiful Libra, appropriate, because this week is the new moon in Libra, okay? We are bringing in equality, like fairness. And trust me, you'll be fairly compensated for your help. Like, honestly, if you put your passion to help and slow yourself down just a little bit to do it, to mull things over, fantastic things are going to start. It's going to be almost very addictive, like surrender your addictions, but addictive in the best way. Better than this one. Instead of being stuck in the darkness of the world that was, you're going to be stuck in a light and addicted to the light that's coming. Okay? And you're going to want to bring everybody with you. couple more. Ooh. Wheel of Fortune. I love this. Yeah. Like I said, it's a fair compensation of just happiness, okay? It's not just monetary. It's finding that path of happiness, okay? That's going up here. You're going to find fulfillment and happiness. You also have that 10 of Pentacles right here. This is going to come in for you. Very nice. Slow and steady progress right here, okay? Removing the blocks. Very nice. It's definitely going to feel good for you, Pisces. Yeah. All right, so one more. Oh, Six of Wands, victory. You see all those people gathering around you to listen? It's going to start maybe with one or a few. And then it'll be more. Okay? And you don't have to be a public speaker, and you don't have to be like a psychologist. You don't have to be anything. I've already said that the definition of a modern day healer has many, many, many hats. They wear many, many hats, okay? It could be in a million different ways. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. You have the Six of Pentacles here again. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. I feel an attraction here, okay? To be at one with nature, first of all. But just to be at one with your environment, okay? Balancing things out. The Six of Pentacles already came out in this reading. So this is underneath the deck, okay? You're utilizing all your energy, and it's going to be very attractive, okay? You're going to attract kindness with kindness. Look at horses. Look how beautiful and serene. Okay? All right, Pisces. That's it for me. This is the second one. It's very calm. The second one was very calm. I feel that the energies, the spirit energies were very like, don't stress. Manage your stress. Figure it out. Everything's good. Okay? I think that they're going to be following this pattern probably all month long, but I'm being told that I might be surprised by some of the readings, because I think they're really going to go in deep. Anyway, if that interests you, please make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell to all. I'm going to go rest now, Pisces. Thank you so much for being here always, and take good care of yourself. Love, light, and blessings to you.